Hi there. So today we're going to do a super quick demo on cutting your illustration board for your projects. Right here I have a crescent illustration board, and then I'm going to measure the size on this. So it is 20 by 15 inches. For cutting on your surface, this is actually just the back of an old sketch pad, which is sturdy enough cardboard that it actually makes a super nice surface for cutting, so you protect your table. You don't want to be using an X-Acto on your kitchen table or any other surface because you're gonna slice it. This is just a steel 18-inch ruler, super handy to have as you're moving forward. The T-square is also kind of a nice tool to have because you can get nice square edges, but not totally necessary. This is my favorite box cutter. I like these sorts of box cutters because you can change out the blades as they start to get dull without having to buy a whole new cutter. So I find that really practical. So a good investment. And then of course, X-Acto knife, super great tool to have as you move forward. So first thing we're gonna do is cut this in half, so we'll have a 10 by 15 inch size piece for future reference. So as you're measuring, you probably heard the phrase measure twice, cut once. And I highly recommend that because then you don't end up cutting something the wrong size and having to buy more. It'll preserve your materials much better if you're precise in your measurement. So to cut this 20-inch board in half, I'm just going to make two small little marks with the pencil, both at 10 inches across. And sometimes you might be tempted to draw a line all the way down before you cut, but there's no real reason to do that. The two little guides can serve as that, and then your ruler does that job. And then you don't get a graphite line on the edge of your piece, less erasing, super simple. So first I'm going to just show you with the box cutter. As you're cutting, you want to make sure that you're applying super firm pressure with your supporting hand, and as you cut, rather than cutting straight at a straight angle, I like to angle a tiny bit in with pressure towards the ruler so it doesn't slip out and give a crooked edge on the other piece. So I'm going to check this one more time, make sure we're lined up properly on my two little pencil marks. And with firm pressure, you can shimmy your hand down a tiny bit as you go. And super simple. The great thing about a box cutter is it's a little stronger and you'll likely get a nice clean cut first time through. For our two smaller pieces, I'll show you with the X-Acto, which still will cut through, it'll do the job. You just might have to make more than one cut. So let's measure this again. So half of 15 is 7.5. We're gonna make two little marks. Let's remeasure that just to be sure. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, and again, aligning to your pencil marks. And again, with the X-Acto, same angle where you're angling with pressure and towards your ruler. Firm pressure on your supporting hand. Make your first cut. Okay, that didn't go quite through, so we're going to make another cut. There we go. Okay, so super simple, and as you move forward, making clean cuts will preserve your materials and you won't have to buy more than the required amount. And if you want, when you're done, you can just erase the little pencil markings if they're showing. And that's it. Good luck.